Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video I'll be discussing briefly my thoughts on episode 3 of the anime series Kamisama no Inai Nichiyoubi. And this was just a thoroughly compelling episode, I have to say. Completely pulled me in. The series since it began has basically been doing that. It is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful to look at with the characters, the animation, the colorization, everything like that. But there is a deep and engaging and engrossing story going on with twists and turns by the end of this episode. I mean, I literally have no concept of where they're going with this story, and that is largely why I'm so excited by it. It's just absolutely compelling. I'm going to use that word a lot describing this series so far, and we're only 3 episodes in, so that's saying a lot. We basically begin this episode with a flashback sort of dream sequence Ai is having of her mother, who is revealed, spoilers, to be who Anthony Hambert has been looking for. His former lover and who has gone missing, essentially Hannah, is the gravekeeper Alpha, who is the mother of Ai, which in turn makes Anthony, as I sort of, seemingly falsely speculated in the first episode, he is in fact her father. And that is just amazing to me. I mean, that revelation by itself, there had to have been an explanation why he wasn't so, turning her away when she was following him after leaving her little town and killing all the people in it, which is revealed. We finally have the answer that they were all dead. They've been dead for a while, and they've just kept going through the motions and keeping Ai, letting her life unfold and all of this stuff. I mean, it explains why they had so much food for her to eat. If they were dead, and they would have no need of sustenance and stuff like that. But in comes Hampney. He's looking for Hannah, his ex-wife or lover or whatever, who disappeared one day to go have a child, though he didn't know it. And boom, there you go. I mean, that was just tremendous. Now, there's a moment of revelation with Hampney where he says, and this just, again, I was riveted. He wants more than anything in the world to be able to die because of his immortality seeming, he just wants it to end. He doesn't want to be the last person on the world. And Ai really feels for him. He basically instills upon her that he's not the monster he thinks he is. He's not the monster some other people have made him out to be. And she defends this when she is saved later by Yuri. Basically Hampney kicks her off that rope bridge when an attack is coming. And, you see basically Yuri even being himself kind of sympathetic. They were friends at a time, So, he wants to do good by Ai and everything like that after this revelation comes that he's, her father and all of that stuff. And then we have this doppelganger and crew, Hiko, who is obsessed with Hampney. He wants to just torture him and keep making him die and come back to life, die and come back to life. The compelling thing is that when he would come back to life, he would lose certain of his memories, and it makes you wonder how far back that will go. Probably just immediate memories and stuff like that. But this guy's psycho, this doppelganger guy, and I'm sure we haven't seen the last of him. We didn't actually see him buried by the end. After Ai comes in to save the day with Scar and Yuri in tow, which was absolutely brilliant. She's a kick-ass little broad, I have to say, taking after sort of her mother and her father very well, very aptly. We have Scar even throwing down, which was awesome. Basically, they have a happy day together, and then he asks Ai to put him to death. And it's just, wow, it tugged at my heartstrings. And I cannot wait to see where this is going to go from here. Onward and upward. It looks like we're going on to a whole new adventure, starting with episode 4. And I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below what you thought of this episode, if you've seen it, and all the revelations thus far. What are you predicting for the future? If you are reading the manga, please no spoilers. I'm not going to be reading it. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you. I'll catch you all later. Peace.